you all know, we've been trying to get the air dialed in on the Brasilia. It was once in the front of the car, and now it's been relocated to the rear of the car. Now today, we're going to catch up with some of the jobs that we've been doing, try and get it completely finalised today, get it all done. Got a few issues to sort out. I need to sort some wiring out, I need to run the air lines inside the wheel arches, and then just finalise a few little details. But let's recap.
If you've been following for a while now, you'll know that the Brasilia started off with all the air components tucked in the front boot on a custom-made pallet wood shelf. That pallet wood theme was carried out throughout the rear, and the rear deck was made in a wooden shelf boasting off the Autofinesse product range. We then opted for a MDF rear shelf, custom making this out of ply to start with, then transferring it over to the MDF wood to change the style completely. We then opted for a carpet wrap on the MDF to give it a more modern and plusher feel. A bit nicer than the wood, some would say, eh?
So this is where we are now. The tank's been painted, the manifold is on a bracket which I bought off the internet, still needs to be fastened up. The compressor is there, but I do need to sort out some wiring for that. The water trap is also there, and I need to try and find out a good method of trying to hide that and cover that up. I did have this bottle on here, just covering it up just as a bit of a temporary, obviously not like that, just to make it look a little bit prettier, but I need to do something to make that look a bit more presentable. I cannot emphasise enough, this isn't a boot build. This isn't a build that's going to rival people at car shows. This is simply for practicality and having the airlift mounted in a nicer location on display. I mean, it's pretty damn obvious that the car is bagged because of how low it sits, but I just wanted people to see what actually goes into it. Obviously people who know modified cars know that what the bag system is, what air is, and all that sort of stuff, but people that don't know what that is, it's a conversation starter to then talk about the car. All this chatting, we need to crack on, get some jobs done. Because I relocated the air system, I had to pull all the wiring out and sort out the loom. Now, because of this, the cables have come out the connectors. So the first job is to strip these wires back, get some new connectors on the ends here, so we can get that in good working order. Big shout out to Chris Howes at Lowdown Transporters for hooking me up with the butt connectors and the spade connectors for the battery. Couldn't get any online anywhere, so I went to the genius himself and he hooked me up with some free bits. So Chris, you're a legend. Lowdown Transporters, go and drop him a like, subscribe to their YouTube channel. Also, shout out to Dropworks merch here. Check them out, Dropworks, Instagram and YouTube, and cop yourself some Lowdown and Dropworks merch. That is now the battery area, cable tied up. Now we've got the airlift loom connected to the battery properly, safely and secure, with the spade connector on the battery, butt connectors connected and heat shrunk together. We can now move on to connecting the compressor to the loom. Let's hit it.
don't know if you can remember, when I took the wheels off the Brasilia, I said every car guy does that 5-minute job, which ends up being a bloody absolute nightmare. It's happened again. So little old Olly thought that because I had a leak off my manifold, I would try and investigate and sort it out. However, I've got some 90-degree bends off the internet, so I could use them going into the manifold, and one of them is snapped off in the manifold. So now I've got big problems. So I have a bit of plastic stuck in the port of the manifold which I can't get out. Why is nothing ever easy? So it's that there, it's in the port, it's broken off. And the culprit is this little bugger that has snapped off inside the manifold and caused me an absolute headache. Seeing as though I have just broken that, I can't really progress on any further. Sod's law has it that the valve that I've broke on the manifold is the airline for the tank. So I can't get any air in the tank, which means I can't get any air in the bag, so I can't lift it off the floor, so I can't get the wheels off easily to get the lines ran inside the arches. So the moral of the story is this video is just one big absolute up, and it's not gone as planned. But you guys can come along with me. I'm gonna mask up the lines so I know which one's which, get the manifold out, put it all back together, tidy up the cables behind the seat, and then that probably will be us done. So that is the manifold removed from the car. It's now going to get packaged up and sent to Mitch, another Auto Finesse sponsor. He owns a business called Tulo Customs. Put a little link in the screen here. And he is going to change the port on the manifold for me, get it up and running again, and then we can reinstall it back in the car and get it up and running. What a day.
Unfortunately, every good thing must come to an end, and that is it for this video. If you have enjoyed it, guys, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Hopefully you're digging these wheels as much as I do, because I think they absolutely slap. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to get everything done like I wanted to, but that is just the way the cookie crumbles, and to be honest, that is just how it goes when you modify and build cars. All the best, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Hello? Yeah, are you? Yeah, good. What, is that broken? I need to get another one? What are they, like £1,000?